everyone. Good morning. So I just wanted to talk to you this morning about your goals and your dreams and how do you make them a reality. We all have them, right? We all have goals. We have life goals. We have daily goals. We have business goals. We have family goals. And we have dreams and we have aspirations, right? We have them. We should have them. It's human nature to have them. But how do we turn them into a reality? How do we make it happen? What is the ingredient we have to make it happen? And there's one ingredient that you have to make it happen. It's action. Without action, there's nothing. There's nothing. You can have all the dreams you want. You can have all the goals you want. You can have all the aspirations. You can lay in bed and manifest it, as the younger generation wants to do. I want to manifest it and wake up to $1 million. And you wake up, it's not there. Like, I want to manifest a Mercedes. You walk outside and it's an Uber. Okay? Manifesting don't work. I mean, it's nice to have those dreams and aspirations and put it out there in the atmosphere, but unless you take action behind it, there's nothing that happens. And one of the biggest seconds that costs you, the time that costs you the most, is between thought and action. You're thinking, actually, I want to go do this. And before you go do it, you let time lapse. 1 second turns into 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 days, 2 months, then all of a sudden, it just doesn't happen. Didn't take action. That time between thought and action. It's a big thing. And a lot of that has to do with short-term thinking. Because we're thinking short-term. Missing one phone call, it's not going to hurt me. Not sending one email. Not completing my phone calls today, it's not going to hurt me. Skipping the gym today, it's only 1 day. I've gone the last 5 days, so I can skip today. That short-term thinking kills your long-term dreams. Those short-term thinking kills your future and the longevity of your future. So if you truly want change, you truly want to hit your goals and your dreams, and you want that life change that we all sit around and want to manifest about, you've got to take action, ladies and gentlemen. It can't just be a dream. What is the action plan behind it? And I'm talking, it has to be consistent, long-term action plan. If you believe making phone calls makes appointments turns into car deals, I'm not going to skip a phone call day. I have a standard. You have to have a standard. What is your standard? My standard is I don't leave unless I made 2 appointments. Or 80 phone calls, 100 phone calls. It can be 2,000 phone calls, but I got to have 2 freaking appointments. If I don't have 2 appointments, I don't leave. I don't get out of my seat. I don't go to lunch. I don't get on social media, Facebook, Instagram, none of that. Done. I don't go home because I got to have 2 appointments. Just coming to work today is not a victory. Everybody wants to work. You seen traffic on the freeway today? Everybody's going to work. So you can't pat yourself on the back and take a picture. Look at me out here, my new fresh haircut, and my hustling. I'm out there hustling. Yeah, I just showed up. I showed up to work, then I stand out front and I'm like this. On my Instagram and TikTok, looking at everyone else's dreams and everyone else on vacation and everyone else having a great time and everyone else living the life. And you're not. Because you took no action behind your thoughts, your plans, your dreams, your aspirations. There was no action behind it. We just show up and we just expect it to happen. Not taking any action. You have no standards. What is your daily standard? What is your non-negotiable for you? When you show up to work today, what was your non-negotiable when you get out of the car? Did you show up today and say, I'm going to sell a car today? Was that your standard? Like, oh, I'm going to sell a car today. Well, selling a car is the end result. And if you could just say it to yourself and sell a car every day, today's what? What's today's date? 26. 26. Who in the room has 26 cars out? Right? So I'm going to sell 2 today. I'm going to sell 3 today. Just saying it is not enough. You got to take action and you got to have standards. You got to have standards on daily. Okay? It's those things, appointments, it's phone calls, it's follow-up, it's emails, it's sending videos. If you're on the internet, your standard should be, I'm 100% video compliant. Where I don't go home unless I made 2 appointments. And I see you guys hovering around the desk around 5:45. Hey boss, I'm just going to turn, I'm not leaving, but I'm going to go ahead and turn in my daily sheet here just to get it ready so I don't want to forget it. Got no appointments made. The minimum here for the stores part, just the store, not yours, the stores, for you to make 40, you got 35 phone calls and no appointments. And you're actually willing to come in and turn that into your manager. I'm going to go ahead and quit 5 cars short of the store minimum. I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. What? Are you kidding me? Like, you don't have no self-pride? You don't have no self-respect? You don't have a standard for yourself? You're okay coming up and telling your manager, yeah, I'm going to take the L today. I lost. And I'm just going to go here and let you know, I'm confirming the loss with you. Here you go. I'm losing today. I didn't be competitive. I didn't hit the dealership minimum. Your minimum is none because you didn't even hit the dealerships. My minimum would be 80, not 40, because I want to win-win. Okay? I don't doing it to hit the minimum of the store. I want to win for me. I'm going to have a standard for me, for my family, for what I provide, what my standards are. I'm not taking no, I ain't on the bottom end of that board. I like money. I like spending money. I like living in a nice neighborhood. I'm not going to sacrifice that. So I make standards. You guys sacrifice it because you don't live where you could live or should live or would live if you put it in the grind. Okay? There's no standard. Come up with a standard for yourself daily. Daily. If you don't have a daily standard when you get out of your car and come in here, you're just showing up, checking the boxes and hope that it all works out for you. Well, this business isn't built on hope. Built on actions, built on planning. Okay? The other thing I want to share with you, okay, if you truly want gains, whether it be personal, whether it be business, whether it be in health, if you want gains, there must be sacrifice. There must be sacrifice. If there is no sacrifice, there is no gains. Period. If you don't have a sacrifice, there's no gains. If you want to live healthier, get fit, lose weight, you must sacrifice. You must give up certain foods. You must give up alcohol. You must go to the gym. You must put yourself in a position where you're feeling uncomfortable. You want to lose weight, you have to eat less calories than what you burn. Pure and simple. A sacrifice has to be made for there to be a gain in that area. Well, same thing with business. If you're not sacrificing your time, your effort, being uncomfortable, stepping out of the box, if you're not sacrificing, there will be no gain. This month will be no different than last month, and next month will be no different than this month. And this next year will be no different than this year. You will get the bare minimum of what you deserve because you have no sacrifice. I want to be comfortable. Where's the sacrifice? You know what? At the end of the week, your phone tells you screen time that you spent looking at the screen. Everybody seen that on their phones?
Oh, yeah.
Tells you how much time that you spent looking at your screen at the end of the week. You're like, oh, shit. I didn't realize that I spent 30 hours out of the week looking at my phone. Not on the phone calling customers, not texting, looking at my phone. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Reels, movies. That's what you're looking at. That's where you're spending your most valuable time at. So if you want to make a sacrifice, shut that off. No Netflix and chill. I can't wait to go home because I'm watching a series and I'm going to spend every waking hour to go home and watch whatever series that Netflix is running, and I want to cram it in and watch it all. I got to see it. I can't wait to see it. Reap what you sow. It's in the Bible. Biblical. You reap what you sow. If you're not sowing the seed, you will not get the fruit. If you don't make a sacrifice, nothing will change for you. Nothing. You can manifest it to your purple. Nothing will change unless you make a sacrifice. If you come in here doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. If you come here doing the same thing, and you believe the results are going to be different, that's the exact definition of insanity. So if you want life change, you want business change, you want health change, anything you truly want in your life, you can have, but you must understand there must be sacrifice. And if you're not willing to sacrifice, don't look back and say, I want to see how I did yesterday. Because I showed up, and I was there 9 hours, and I watched 2 hours of movies while I was at work, and I text all my friends, and I want to see what all my friends are up to. Listen, let me tell you something. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. So through that course of sacrifice, you're going to have to lose some friends. These are people that you're not going to be around no more. There's people that you can go to the bar with, or certain people you can go to dinner with, and certain things that you would do, and you're not going to do those no more. And those people are going to fall off of your life. Sacrifices must be made if you truly want gains. If you want to change your life, it starts today. What is your sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice and go through to change your life? Whether it be in work, business, or health. It will not change unless there's a sacrifice. And you're willing to embrace the sacrifice. And you're going to understand the process of doing that. And you're going to do it like a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. I'm no longer doing this. I'm no longer going to watch. I'm no longer going to be on social media. Taking it off my phone. It's not even available to me. It's a non-negotiable. I'm not going on it no more. Well, now you just got an additional 30 hours a week that you can use in a different area and use that time wisely, because it's your biggest asset, ladies and gentlemen, is your time. Manage your time. You put action and understand the rewards for sacrifice. It's unlimited. It's unlimited. It's unlimited. And you guys are lucky because you have technology, but you don't have work ethic. If you learn the work ethic and you combine it with the technology, you'll be millionaires. You'll be millionaires. It's endless of what you can do. Understand what I just shared with you this morning. We're going into a big weekend. This is it. We're going to close the month. And one thing I will tell you, the habits that you're going to do the next 5 days will carry into the next month. So if you're going to coast out to the end of the month, when you start next month, because that what we do every day becomes our habits. So if you're going to coast the last 5 days on, I got 7 cars and I can't get into the money, I'm far away, you have that attitude, but next month I'm going to be ready, I'm going to manifest 30 cars next